to the next dimension.
Hello guys, undercoverdudes all the way from down with the first episode of You Choose I Use, the series where you choose a weapon, you choose a mode, you choose the everything, and I do a commentary on it. Now, this first episode and pretty much every episode after it is not gonna be what I first proposed, which was a live commentary. It's actually gonna be a post commentary because just to focus my mind on doing a commentary and playing a game and getting a good score, it's not possible. This gameplay was recorded when I was just doing nothing. I was just keeping my mind to myself. I was trying to get a good gameplay. And in the end, all the kills I got was from me being infected. I got no kills by using these snipers. And that kind of a nice transition into pretty much what I'm using today, which is the E57 musket and the TRG-41. Now, pretty much the idea is that the guy gave me, in the comments section, he gave me a kit, and I said, alright, I'll use it. Now, for the kit I chose was from the two most thumbed up comments. So if you want to be on this week and, you know, put your kit on kit setup, you know, loadout, whatever you're going to say it. I'll call it loadout from now on. If you want to put your loadout for the next episode, post in the comments, and the two most thumbed up comments I get to choose from. So this week it was what you're watching now, two snipers, or one sniper to be more exact. He just said snipers, so I just chose two because I had a backpack. And then he chose the mode, which was Quarantine Region, and he chose a map, Junk Fleet. The second one, which was an ICOG match, I tried out, I died so much, it isn't entertaining gameplay, so I thought, after going through both and failing miserably, I actually got this half-decent gameplay. Me failing with the sniper, but more, it was pretty much entertaining in my mind. Me spamming that musket, but you know, as you can see here, I had to actually skip some parts forward because, you know, you don't want to see some infection. I actually put some part together, like some rounds which were really bad, like I die and I just watch my whole screen of other people doing the work. You know, I just skipped those, cut those out, and, you know, show you guys the best bits. Now today, the E57 musket, I'll go first into that because that's the weapon I use most. It is actually a pretty good gun. Now, when you're talking about Quarantine Region, snipers are overall the worst weapons. If you're ever gonna think that you're gonna do good in Quarantine Region with snipers, you're mistaken. You're horribly mistaken, because you can't do good. It's impossible. You won't be able to get kills. You'll die. You'll just pretty much die and you have a failed score, and if you try to put it on YouTube like I am, you get laughed at because you're so bad. It doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how like skillful you are, and if you're using machine guns before and stuff, if you use snipers in Quarantine Region, you're gonna suck. It's just a reality. And now, as you can see here, I'm trying to get some kills with the snipers. Not possible. I might get some, if there was assistance game, I probably will get some, because I do a bit of damage. Like there, I should have got that kill, but the guy M32'd it, so, you know, whatever happens. But majority of the time, you're pretty much not going to get kills. So this is kind of more just see how good undercover dudes can do with the worst weapons possible. So as you can see, I'm also using TRG-41. I tried to quickscope that guy's mind for some lols, but then I actually tab and find out he's part of the clan and the elite moderators in like his clan. So I was thinking, I shouldn't do that, and I just hold off, and, you know, I just go and find my spot. But pretty much I use the musket most of the match, but I also pull out the TRG where I try to go for some quick scoping. That doesn't work out as all because it's a bolt action. After every shot you have to either quick switches, which I do, or just wait for the bolt to come back in. But pretty much, you know, you just don't have time. The zombies, or infected as they call it in this game, it's just so fast. It's not possible to get a good shot, and even if you do get a shot, it's only going to do like 60 damage, when with a machine gun you can do 60 damage with every shot. It's just not possible to do good. So if you guys want to keep doing these really fail setups, you know, post them in the comments and I'll try my hardest. But, you know, bits of variety, you know, not just fail kits, maybe some awesome setups like me using G3060 and the TIG41, and I'm using the spec and I'm using the minigun. Like, put some really overpowered stuff in there and just put some random stuff in there, you know, all different types, and the two most thumbed up, I'll choose from those. So this week was obviously the Woggle, as you can see on the not last week's, but the information episode. See, the top one was ICOG, and the second one, I believe, was this one. Of course it was. Why would I be doing one that wasn't one of the top comments? So, you know, if you find that one that's good, or you make one and you think it's pretty good, tell everybody to thumbs it up, because that's what they did, and that's how I'm going to be doing it from now on. So, Quarantine Regen on Junk Flea. Since I got about a couple minutes left, 1 or 2, I'll just go over that quite briefly. Now, Quarantine Regen on Junk Flea is not one of the best maps. So, as you can see, we all know that Junk Flea is a small map. Now, a small map with Quarantine Regen on it pretty much means if you get trapped in the corner, or like if you're in an area and there's lots of teammates and then one of them suddenly becomes infected, you're stuffed. Like right there, that guy gets automatically infected and then I'm being chased. You know, it just doesn't work out. Junk Flea on Quarantine Regen is not one of my best maps. Now, if you're on something like Overdose or Neptune, that's a big open map, so there's lots of spaces to hide and stuff. But Junk Flea, there's nowhere to hide. You can only use brute power. And as you can see, I tried to knife that spec, that Raven, who's infected. Then I thought both of them were AFK, but they weren't. I bet that infected's probably got like 10 HP, and I just missed out. But pretty much the only way to do good in Quarantine Regen is to be a spec with a claymore or an auto turret or something, but to be a spec is the only way. Like characters, if you use a machine gun, you can do pretty good, like a mini-me, you stock up like 5 of them in your backpack. I don't know how many you can do these days. The only real way to be good is to pretty much be a spec or have a lot of machine guns. Snipers isn't the way. It was a hard time doing, but it was still pretty fun in the end. But other than that, it's Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under. Out.